especially when I saw the games, I was 10 and there wasn't even a teenage division yet. So I was like, I'm going to train for 8 years so I can go out there and win that. Like, I mean, being young, probably didn't really have a concept of how long that would be, but I just loved the training so much. And I was so competitive with myself. I was like, if I have to work for 8 years with like no competition to get there, it's going to be worth it. I started CrossFit in May of 2014. I had just turned 10, and my dad started a few weeks before I did. Just his doctor recommended it. He would come home and tell me about the workouts, and I just thought they sounded like fun. I wanted to recreate it. I'd grab like milk jugs, broomsticks. I remember filling up buckets of water, like at kind of heavy rock that I'm sure wasn't that heavy. And I would just make him walk me through the workout in our front yard. And like, I just thought it was cool to move my body, just like a fun thing. And then like a couple weeks later, I found out there was a kids class, went and was absolutely hooked. Like, I just loved pushing myself like that.
115 pounds.
I already knew I wanted to be the best I could be. Like, I was just that kind of like competitive, driven person to like not want to do anything half efforts. Like, I just wanted to put my whole self into whatever I was doing. But then like I saw a competition and I told the coach at the gym, like, I want to do this. I want to win this. And he was just like, have you ever seen CrossFit games? Showed me videos on YouTube. And I was like, no, like, okay, that's what I want to win. So I stepped away from class for fast and started programming for myself. I was probably like 12 or 13 when I started doing that. Obviously had no idea what I was doing, but like I knew what I was bad at and I wanted to be better at it so bad. Like, I wasn't afraid to suffer. I wasn't afraid to just do the work. And I thought that the answer to everything was like more volume. I had a number on most things that I felt like I had to hit for it to be a successful day. It was like, you know, Monday I might want to do like 100 muscle ups. And then Tuesday, you know, mixed in with a workout, I might need to run 3 miles and also do 150 GHDs. But it was like in my mind, this was how you progressed. And I started to get a little bit burned out of that. Like, I was just spending so much time in the gym, but more than that, I was doubting what I was doing. My doubts normally would come from like, am I doing the right thing? Am I even focusing on the right thing? Like, it's not perfect and it's never gonna be perfect. And like, I looked at my past like 9 years of CrossFit and I see that it's never been perfect, but it's still brought me to where I am today. And like that, I remind myself of that pretty much every day. Like, I learned when I was, you know, 12 and 13 that like, I did really stupid programming, like completely ridiculous amounts of volume, and I still got better. And like when I was 14-ish, I did like a little bit smarter programming, but I mean, it was often with the wrong intention, you know, worrying about the wrong things, and I still got better. Like when I was 15, 16, 17, I was coached remotely. Like, I had a lot of bad positions, a lot of bad habits that did lead to a back injury, and like that was a huge setback. And yet somehow I still got better. All of the mistakes, all of the setbacks, all of the like kind of stupid things that I did in my programming, like that's what's brought me here. So I just look back on that now and it's like, I'm kind of glad I made those mistakes, because it's like I wouldn't be the athlete or the person I am today without them. It's so much more than what I can do this year. And like a realization I had that's really helped me, like, I hope this is not my best year at the games. Like, how sad would that be to peak at 19? I mean, I fully believe that I will do very well at the games this year. And like, there will still be so much room to grow. And that's why it's exciting. It's like, you don't have to have everything right now. And that is something I struggle with every single day in the gym. Like, almost every day, I just want to do more. I don't feel like I'm doing enough. Maybe I'm not doing the right things. Maybe what I'm doing wasn't perfect. And like, that is something that's really, really hard for me to let go, is just feeling like, well, what if this could have been better? I am somebody who, like, I can always count on myself to give effort. Like, it has been that way since I started CrossFit. I mean, I like had no idea what pacing was, and you could count on me to like sprint the warm-up 400 you know, probably PR my 400 again the first lap of a mile run. Like, that is just the kind of athlete I am, like somebody who has to be held back.